We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Cubs have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Madison Bumgarner will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Baez will head for second. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. Into the box, David Bote. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box now, Kris Bryant, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
A nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Throw won't get him. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bryant at third. Contreras at second with 1 away. Popped him up. Kelly is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Giants.
In there, and it's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Standing in, Nick Ahmed, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. No balls and 1 strike. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 1 new inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Steven Souza. And it's fouled away. Line, that's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. This is line to left. Peralta is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 9.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and up next the pitcher Jose Quintana. From the stretch, grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now to the plate, Javier Baez. And recall, he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out into a triple.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs on a hit. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Pitch on the way. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Fouled off. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. high in the air out to center field. Almora in pursuit. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Peralta ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Popped him up. Bryant has room in foul territory. 1 away. Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting center, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Quintana gets the sign. First pitch on the way. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Souza is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, David Bote, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
David Bote.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 32 now for the season, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. On a line, that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Popped him up. Walker is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steven Souza. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Popped into the air, back behind second. Vargas is there, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We play 2.5. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner.
The pitcher, Madison Bumgarner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Marte possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. A 2-1
right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed.
A swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Almora. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One left for the Diamondbacks. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping into the box, Albert Almora hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
In now, Jose Quintana.
Jose Quintana.
No balls and a strike to count. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hot shot to third. Throw gets him 2 down. Settling in now, David Bote. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Base hit into right center. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He went deep last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Leading off the inning, David Peralta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we show you the Arizona team leaderboard, we find he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club in that department. Eduardo Escobar standing in as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. He's got it 1 away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Carson Kelly comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly. 1 there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We played 4 full. Cubs lead it 3-1. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Wilson.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Marte going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and right into the shift. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Diamondbacks, the first
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and here comes the first baseman, Christian Walker. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home fifth. And as you can see, he's currently second best on the Diamondbacks in that department. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's a pop-up now. Rizzo is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
now batting, the right fielder, Garland.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Ready for another chance? Nick Ahmed. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. In the air to straightaway center field. On the run is Almora. But he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. And he's in safely to third, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Ketel Marte. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. League takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a hard liner. Foul. Line drive to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in to try it again, Albert Almora. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as they take the lead 4-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, Jose Quintana. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Leading up for the
David
batter,
Peralta is in to start
left
things
fielder.
off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Peralta.
Swung on and missed.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way to left center. Almora in pursuit. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora's got it, and there is one away.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. Carson Kelly is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The batter, the first baseman,
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Walker.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, David Bodie. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Chris Bryant will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. Past battles with Mike Lee. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Hey, the cutter's normally a good pitch to tie up a guy, but I think this hitter must have been waiting for that one because that ball normally would tie a guy up. He was able to get the barrel to it and hit it out of the ballpark.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Merrill Kelly is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Stephen Vogt is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
So here's Albert Almora next as he lifts it in the air to right field. Marte is under it, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Cubbies are in front 7-3. Stepping up now, Ildemaro Vargas. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the Diamondbacks are off and running in the inning. Literally, it's a leadoff triple. Into the box, Stephen Vogt popped him up.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Standing in, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. 3 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And he'll get back in standing. Fastball right back to the mound. Throw to the plate, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So digging in now, Nick Ahmed. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. There's Baez to second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Start of the 8th on its way. But first, Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jason Hayward is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Shot toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The bat, number 9.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Reined in. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Trying to pick things up where he left off, David Bote. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down. Craig Kimbrell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46.
Ketel Marte is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Tapped out in front of home. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
So coming to the plate, David Peralta. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. David Peralta goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Eduardo Escobar is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And this will be fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Chris Bryant. Back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his third hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Fouled off. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Archie Bradley is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Rojas is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Stepping in now, Steven Souza. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the 2nd out. Ian Happ will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for Chicago, number 8, Ian Happ.
Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Dan Winkler takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Into the box, Josh Rojas starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Another one sent foul.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
Ildemaro Vargas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Arizona down to its last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Chicago get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Jose Quintana earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Cubbies aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Corbin Martin gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The right fielder, Jason.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peralta's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 33 on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Number 17 for him on the season, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And another foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll check in here at 256. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for Arizona. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 29 homers and 49 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Sent in the air. He's sitting out last night's game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Christian Walker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Oh, but it's off the balcony. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Dan, it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
Popped him up. Oh, and he can't make the play. From the stretch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Kipnis has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Ildemaro Vargas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Digging in, Tyler Chatwood. 9-1-2 due up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Marte on the move, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. After it is Marte, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Peralta. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Into the pool area and gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Manny V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. Fourth round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list. Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is.
Welcome back. The Diamondbacks are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The pitcher.
No balls and 1 strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Hey.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. First time up, he went down looking. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Marte hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
In now, Nick Ahmed. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's Javier Baez, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 19th home run for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Standing in now, Jason Hayward. As he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. Past battles with Mike Leake. He's batting at a .385 clip. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Wilson Contreras. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Peralta. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the D-backs 1. Striding into the box, Ketel Marte. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. David Peralta will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Around first is Escobar on his way to second.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Christian Walker is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Count remains at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Merrill Kelly gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Lifted the other way to left center. Peralta on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
In now, Ian Happ. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Oh, wow, that's off the batter's eye. A gargantuan home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and even 30 home runs on the year as this lead got even wider.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason.
At the plate now, Jason Kipnis. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. Number 17 for him on the season as the blowout continues. Kevin Ginkel gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Tyler Chatwood, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Throwing to second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And that brings up Javi Baez.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovullo about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kipnis, and there's 1 down now.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that misses for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A ball and a strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Domingo Leyba will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Starling Marte is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Stephon Crichton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
To the plate now, Wilson Contreras. Hit hard to short. Ahmed has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the 1st out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner to center field. Marte is there, 2 gone.
Now batting,
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 34 home runs now on the year as this lead got even wider.
The center fielder.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Marte retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief. Digging in, Nick Ahmed. And then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. Rizzo was there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder. Javier Peralta.
First delivery to him on the way. David Peralta is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one by the look on the man.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and then Archie Bradley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Bradley.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Marte is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Marte is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. Line towards center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Base hit into right center. The throw into second. And he's safe. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. In now, Christian Walker.
He'll ground this one foul for the first strike.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Christian Walker is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Escobar, the runner at second with 1 away. Grounded to first. Rizzo is there. A throw to the plate. Stepping in, Ildemaro Vargas. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. 0-1 the count. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
He throws him on the fastball there. Ildemaro Vargas is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Cole Calhoun will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. In his career, Calhoun has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. Kipnis is there. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 14-2. Andrew Chafin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Chris Bryant will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Hector Rondon, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Marte. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Man, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit a bomb off these closers. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Oh, yeah, and certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking a closer deep in a big spot, high velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff, that's one he's not going to forget.
Clearly fooled there on the slider.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Now in the box, Nick Ahmed. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really